In everybody, so this is the free class as promised, and I am going to be doing the recording with my phone. All right. So you're welcome to this class, and today we are talking about AI for beginners. We started the other time and we couldn't use our video because of the network challenge. And today we are going to be looking at AI for beginners, how to use AI for business, content creation, and income. You're welcome once again. All right. So what you'll be learning in this video is what you'll be learning in this video today is one, AI basics, prompt engineering, AI for business, AI for content creation, and opportunities with AI. Now let's move. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is technology that can think, write, create, and analyze. So artificial intelligence learns from large amounts of data. It helps human work to be faster and smoother, like we discussed the other time. All right, so simple examples of AI, we have chatbots that answer questions. In fact, AI has been in operation for a long time. It's just that not everybody have access to it the way we have now. We have writing emails and posts, generating images and designs, generating business ideas. Okay, let's move forward. So we have the popular AI tools. You can just type this on your Google and you start downloading them on your phone. We have ChatGPT is good for writing and research for information. Cloud or Claude, as the case may be, is very good for deep research and deep explanation and even coding. Gemini is very good for pictures, video creation, analysis, thinking, and coding also. And we have Grok, which is very good for picture generation and also video generation. So what I'll be doing now is this. I'll be showing you Claude. Let's go. I'm recording my screen. This is Claude here. You go to your Chrome and type Claude. You'll be able to download Claude AI. Sorry, don't mind my voice. Claude AI, that's Claude AI, click on it. And this is the Claude AI. You can see how it is here. I don't want to download it again, but when you see this, you click on it and you'll be able to download Claude AI. So now let's go and look for Gemini. Inside Gemini, you are going to see Nano Banana for image creation. This is Gemini, Google Gemini. Let me look for this is the icon, Google Gemini icon here. So you click on it and you're able to download Google Gemini. Let me show you how my own Gemini on my phone looks like. I'm using my phone to record this so for easy access for me. All right, because I needed to do this very quickly. So this is my Gemini. I've used it a lot, and this is how it looks like. So when you get here, you can see you can create image, you can create music, you can boost your day, you can write anything, you can ask any question here. All right, so let's move back to our slide. Okay, so those are the popular AI tools for beginner. Okay, let me take you to Grok. This is Grok. So you can go on Chrome here and type Grok. You'll be able to download it. Grok AI. You download it. Grok is very good for picture generation. This is Grok. I have it on my phone already. So this is Grok. You can see I've used it to do a lot of work, including advert videos for my products. Okay, so let's move forward again. So that is Grok. So the next thing is I was trying to explain prompt engineering the last time. I explained at length, but we didn't have videos to back it up because of our network. Now, what is a prompt? For people that missed the last class, a prompt is the instruction you give AI to tell it what you do. It's that simple. A prompt is what you tell AI to do. And the way you tell AI to do something is how it's going to do it. If you give AI a bad prompt, it's going to bring a bad result. So the AI is as intelligent as the person that is prompting it. So when you are prompting AI, you should be able to give the accurate instruction. Like the other time, I explained that there are steps you are going to take to give accurate AI prompting, right? Let's see the next slide. When you have a bad prompt where you say write about business, that's a bad prompt. It's not complete. A good prompt should be able to carry some details, right? If you say act as a business coach, at least 5 low capital businesses someone can start in Nigeria, that is a good prompt. And this is just a basic prompt for a beginner. So there is a formula you need to follow if you want to prompt AI correctly. Number one is the role. I mentioned in the last class that the role you want AI to take is very important. What role? You want it to act as let's say you're a fashion designer and you want sketching of latest designs. Of course, I support modest designs. You want sketchings of modest designs. You will say, act as a fashion designer, act as a modest fashion designer. Then you will start putting your specification. The task, act as a modest fashion designer, for example. Create a skirt and blouse design with an Ankara fabric. Can you see? So the tax, like I said in the last class, the tax must be enormous. It must be big. In fact, you can write a prompt of 7 pages. Like I said, I wrote a prompt of 7 pages for a client to be able to create a marketing strategy that works for him, and it was wild. And that strategy, there's nobody that will lay hold on that strategy and work with it that will not, the profit will not hit the roof. So this is what AI does for us. The tax. Now, I want to say, let me use another example, like the example I used in the last class. I am a business owner. I'm not making enough profits, and I want to use ChatGPT to find that instead of hiring a consultant, and I say, act as a business consultant of 15 years. That's the role, right? I'm giving an example here. Act as a business consultant of 15 years. Help me to create a pathway or a strategy that will allow us to make a profit of 5 million, for example, in a month. That is the tax you are giving it already. You want to make a profit of 5 million or 10 million or 20 million or 100 million in a month. That's the tax. Now, in the context, that's talking about context now. You can see it. Context, what's context now? You already have a role, act as a business consultant. You have a task, help us devise a pathway or a strategy that will allow us make 5 million, 10 million, 100 million in a month. Now, what is the context? Your context is your situation, your present situation in your company. What situation are you? Currently, we make 1 million naira in a month, which is even a loss, right? We make 1 million naira in a month, let's say turnover in a month. By the time we minus overhead and salaries, we are left with minus, right? You explain what is going on in that company at that time. We produce 100 pieces of soaps. We have so number of staff. We advertise in so place. Maybe you just go out to do market advert. You're going to say everything you are doing. That is your context at that time. Now, when you explain all the context and the problems, you even explain how many machines you have. Then you will now go format, present the report or strategy in a Microsoft Excel format, right? And it will give you in such a way. So I'm going to do an example on my ChatGPT now. Example, act as a marketing expert and write a Facebook post promoting a spice business. That's my business. All right. So for that prompt I gave for the business profitability issue I mentioned, now we're going to do it together on ChatGPT now. Okay, so somehow we have entered AI for business solution. AI can help you generate business ideas, write business plan, create marketing messages, research markets, communicate with customers. So let's go together to get a business solution. I want to increase the profit of a food brand in 5 months. So let me go to my ChatGPT. Yeah, excuse me. So this is ChatGPT here, and I want to do this. Maybe a customer told me to generate a profitability pathway for their company for 2 months. Now I'm going to tell ChatGPT or the AI that I'm using to assume a role. I would say assume the role of a business consultant of 5 years. Now, If you want it to be, realistic and resourceful, you can add, you have helped, like give it a win scenario, a scenario where the person, the role assumption has been able to help other businesses succeed. You have helped other businesses, you know, maximize profits of 100 million a year, right? A year, for example. Now, this is a business consultant, and this business consultant, we assumed, has been able to help other business maximize profit of 100 million a year. Now, we want you to help us. Okay, so this is the role. Now, we're going to the context now. So, the context is our company is a food processing company. So you let it know what you are making currently. Currently, our income is, for example, 200,000 naira per month, right? We have just 5 members of staff. For example, this context can be as much as 7 pages. 5 members of staff. We have 2 machines. We advertise one-on-one, right? That's the kind of advert the company is doing now. So this can go on and on, just explaining how location, everything about the business that you can remember is in the mainland, right? So this is your context. So the next thing is, you have told it to assume a role. You have told it the task. You have told the context. Now, what do you want it to do then? Create a report or a strategy. Let me say strategy roadmap. So you want a strategy, you want a solution, right? So you explain what you want, a strategy roadmap to our first 5 million profits per month. I forgot, you have to tell it how many units you sell. We sell only 100 units per month, for example. This will give it a very detailed strategy for you. So let's send this. Let's see what we're going to get. Let's send this. So you will see the strategy now that we're going to get. So you can see from what you shared, current revenue is 200,000. Can you see? So yeah, it's giving me what to do, what we're going to do to start making 5 million per month. It's going to tell us how to advertise. It's going to tell us where to go and advertise, where Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, even what to say, content. Can you see content strategies? I think I'll post this in the group. I will post this in the group. Assume the role of a business consultant. So I'm going to post this. And I'm going to post the outcome. You will see how robust it is in such a way that anybody can pick this and succeed with it. That is what AI does for us. So let's continue. Okay, that's AI for business solutions. So you can use it to create content. So we are going to AI for content creation now. Use AI to create Facebook posts, Instagram caption, YouTube scripts, blog articles, marketing copy. Now we're going to go through AI for content creation. For example, I'm a business and AI teacher, and I want to create content on Facebook so that people will understand that I am a professional in this field. You know what content does for you? It helps you, it makes people see you as an authority in what you are doing and what you are talking about. And the way you prompt AI is the same way you are going to get your content. So if you prompt AI badly, you are going to get a bad content. The content is going to be such that anybody that sees it will know that it is AI. So there's a way you prompt the AI in such a way that it will give you, a content or a post that looks so human. So this is how I prompt AI. So let's go together and let's go and prompt AI to give us content. Now, I'm going to be telling ChatGPT, don't worry, I'll post both the prompts and the outputs on the WhatsApp group. Now, I'm a content creator and I'm also a business teacher and an AI teacher. So I'm going to say, act as a business tutor and an AI tutor who posts content on Facebook. And I can also ask AI to act as two personalities. I want it to act as a business tutor and an AI tutor. I also want it to act as my social media strategist. Also act as my social media strategist. Okay. So acting as social media strategist would allow it to give me content in the viewpoint of a social media strategist that knows what people will respond to. I want it to act as social media strategist, and also I will now tell it how I want the content to be. Create 5 content ideas in my niche, right? So remember, my niche is, I will tell it my niche. I am a business tutor and an AI tutor, right? So create 5 content ideas in my niche. Now, I will now say such that it will be natural. Can you see? I don't want to say sound human. Like, you can, as a beginner, you can say sound human, or if you have been using AI for some time, you can tell it to sound like you, such that it will be natural. Maybe you want it to sound conversational, right? If you want it to prick emotion, I will say, let it prick emotions, right? It will prick emotion. It will let it speak to real life situations. Can you see that this prompt is out of normal? Let it speak to real life situation and give hooks. Hook is something that makes people to want to read your post. And give hooks that will interest anyone that sees the headline. Let's stop here. So you can go on and on to tell AI how you want your content to be. So let's see the 5 posts. Now I want the 5 posts, each post to be detailed. Let each post be detailed and contain a story. And contain a story. Let's see what we'll have. So you can see there are 5 powerful Facebook posts designed for you, your niche as a business tutor and AI tutor. Can you see? So when I say it should contain the story, it's giving me stories, and people love reading stories. So I met a woman who had been praying for money but ignored the skill that could change her life. Can you see? This is what you get. I'll post both the prompt and the response on the WhatsApp group, and you'll be able to see it and tailor whatever you are doing to this. So let's go back to our slides. Okay, so that's AI for content creation. You can use it for Instagram content. If you are creating on Instagram, you tell it that you are creating for Instagram, right? If it's for YouTube scripts, you mention it. If it's for a marketing copy, you mention. So let's do a marketing copy together. That is very important. AI for marketing. What you would say in your marketing script that will make people want to see what you're doing. Now, I will tell AI to act as a copywriter. So you always know the professional in charge of each thing you want to do, so that you tell it to act like that. Act as a copywriter of 10 years experience right? If you know a popular copywriter, you can put the person's name there, like so person. I know a copywriter. Let me put like Golibe. Is very popular. Golibe, autocorrect. Ikechukwu is a very popular copywriter, right? Create a marketing copy for my food, or let me say spice business. I run a spice business physically. Business. So create a marketing copy is too bland. So I could say create an engaging, thought-provoking. So AI loves adjectives and verbs, right? AI loves adjective and verbs. Thought-provoking marketing copy for my spice business. Now, what do I want? Such that whoever reads the copy would want to buy from us. Now, I would tell AI to include all the blocks of a successful copy. Include all the blocks or attributes of a successful copy. So your prompt should be rich. Add everything, put sugar, put sweet, put everything in your prompt for you to get a very rich prompt. Be generous with your words. So let's see what we have. Here is a full persuasive marketing copy for your spice business, written with a structure, great response. Copywriter use hook, story, problem, solution, offer, proof, call to action. So the secret behind that restaurant quality taste is not what most people think. Have you ever tasted food somewhere and wondered, excuse me, why doesn't my cooking smell like this at home? You can see the copy. Can you see the copy? Can you see? And it's even asking me if I would like a shorter viral Facebook version and the likes. So this is how to prompt AI for your content and for business solutions. All right, so opportunities with AI. You can do this as a freelancing services. You can start helping business create content. Yes, they know you're going to use AI, but most businesses do not have time to create content themselves. So they're ready to pay you. Content creation, digital product creation. Yeah, very soon I'm going to have a class on how to produce your first digital product with your phone. That is a work in progress. I'm working on that and I'll post it in this group when it is ready. AI consulting, social media management. Like I mentioned in the other class, yes, you can start social media management with AI and they make the work so easy. You can start doing AI consultation if you know how to talk to AI very well. That's what I'm doing now. In fact, I'm consulting for an engineering company and I'm also consulting for real estate. So you can be an AI consultant for this company if you know how to use prompting. All right. Common mistakes beginner make. Vague prompts, prompts that are not complete, copying AI without editing. Please edit whatever you copy in AI. Check it, look at it very well before you use it. You're not practicing, not learning how to guide AI. Excuse me. Okay, so how do you start today? Open an AI account, start practicing prompts, start playing with prompts. Use AI for real tasks. Start using it for real life tasks every day. Keep learning and experimenting. Next step, if you want to learn how to create digital products with AI, sell them online. Use AI for income. You can join my waitlist for the class. It's going to be explosive such that anyone that grabs that class will be able to use their phone to make money creating digital products. All right. Thank you for joining me and God bless you.